guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be watching a video called Check Out This Crazy Awesome Dutch Road Infrastructure. No idea what's going to be like that, like so crazy, because I know that, obviously I'm guessing, I don't know, because my mind goes to like infrastructure having to do with like bikes because it's the Netherlands. But now thinking about it, maybe it's not even like bike related. Maybe it's going to be like some sort of like weird bridge or like a spectacular bridge where like cars can pass through, or, or all those bridges that you have to like go, that they have to like, that they constantly have to like operate because there's like chips going, in and out. So maybe it's about that. I have no idea what it could be, because again, I know that the Dutch are very creative and they also have like insane infrastructure, I think, in general. Even maybe it's not just, it says road. I was gonna say like maybe it's an infrastructure of some sort, like I don't know, a windmill or something like that, but no, it says road specifically. So I can't wait to find out. So let's check it out and comment, like, subscribe, and start.
What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the Crazy Cycling channel. Today's going to be a really short video. I just want to show you some crazy Dutch infrastructure. I'm here in the Netherlands right now, really close to a town called Delft. I'm also pretty close to Rotterdam, which is basically straight that way over my shoulder.
Oh my god, everything's so flat.
Buildings over there. But my immediate surroundings here is basically countryside. So I'll do a 360 for you.
It's gorgeous.
But basically we've got just a canal over there. And then if I start turning,
oh my god,
you can see that I'm standing on a really quiet country road here.
Oh my god, this is so pretty.
There is a bike path over that way.
Oh, that's a bike path.
Some houses behind me, just a few. Then
this is like the main road for cars.
And back to the canal again. And what you should really notice here is that it's generally very, very quiet.
Yes.
But I'm going to show you something amazing. So let's just turn the camera. You might hear some wind noise, I guess. But we're just going to basically walk up to this bridge. So far, it doesn't really look like anything too special, right? Kind of just looks like
I can't even see the bridge.
Normal bridge in the countryside. There's even a horse riding path over there.
Horse riding? They have horses?
More countryside, but at this point you might be able to start hearing some more sounds. So have a look behind this
I can see the bridge.
And see if you can see anything. How about now? Yep. This is actually a humongous highway.
Yes,
it's actually the A4, which is the main road from Rotterdam to The Hague. It's a 3-lane in either direction highway, and look at how much traffic there is.
Yeah.
This is
it's crazy that this is like,
they've basically
like next to this.
Dug down and built this highway below ground level, which really keeps the noise away from the people living here.
You can't hear a thing. That's crazy.
And also just means that this isn't a blight on the landscape, because I didn't even know this was here till I happened to cross this bridge.
You can't.
And all of a sudden realized, wow, this is a huge highway. But this is pretty crazy. It must have cost an absolute fortune. I'll show you again how much.
Yes, absolutely.
And yeah, it's really quite loud up here.
Yeah, you can see it. You can hear anything when you're there.
This sort of half tunnel concept really keeps the noise away. They've even dammed the canals on either side of this road, which they've done on both sides. And over there, you can also see there's another bridge. And
it's the same, of course.
Bridge is it's actually a bridge for wildlife. So it's just, there's no road there or anything. It's just a corridor for wildlife to cross this road as well. So pretty amazing.
That's crazy.
Yeah, wow, what a road. So anyway, hope you enjoyed that little video. I'm going to do a couple more videos on infrastructure in the Netherlands if I can. So yeah, thank you for watching. Take care and have a great rest of your day.
Oh, there was a bike. No, this is crazy. I was expecting something like a little, I don't know, like what I was expecting, maybe like something bigger. But this was equally crazy, because I wasn't like, when he was like showing the intro, I was like, okay, but what is the crazy infrastructure? I'm not seeing anything out of the common. norm, but then when he like stepped out, it was like, oh, okay, yeah, that's insane to me. The fact that it was like super quiet, like he walked like what, like I don't even know, like just less than 30 seconds. He walked like for like 20 seconds, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, the highway's there, and obviously you can hear all those cars. But it's insane to me how did they manage to like contain all the sounds in that sort of like in that area, and then give the other, because you can't really, like, you wouldn't know, like he said, like you don't know this is a year unless you were actually like, oh, you're crossing the bridge, and you would be like, oh my god, there's the highway, like right below me there's a highway, and it's like a gigantic highway. It's not just like, oh, it's like a small highway. No, it's like a 3-lane highway, like on each side. So it's crazy. And I'm like, well, maybe it's because he's like, again, obviously he doesn't really explain like the architecture of the thing and like the scientific explanation, but I'm guessing it's because that's why it's sort of like underground, and that's why they have like this big murals. Well, they're not murals, but they look like murals, this like white like walls that I'm calling murals, but I have no idea what they are. But probably, to the side of the highway. So probably it's a combination. I think in my brain is probably a combination of those like walls, murals, and the fact that it's sort of like underground, and maybe like it passes, under a bridge. So maybe that makes the whole thing contained. Maybe because it's crazy that you can only hear it like when you're on top of it. Like you maybe started to hear things like when he was like starting to cross over, but you can really only hear it like if you're literally on top of the thing. Like I'm looking down and I'm looking at the cars, but if I'm like stepping aside to a little side here, like you're not hearing anything. So it's crazy to know that that's there. And also it's funny because it's like when you're seeing like in the first part, everything's so like flat and like this beautiful, obviously it's a beautiful countryside, like all those mountains looks beautiful. It was only missing like the farm, like some chickens and stuff. So it's like it's beautiful, and you're like, oh, what a beautiful sort of like, must be like so far away, and so like they're so remote, like a remote place. And it's like, no, that's not it. Like the highway is right over there, but it's like it's stunning. I think it's like the best of both worlds, because especially for the residents that live there, because it must be like you have everything, like it's so quiet, it's so nice. Again, you have all the wonders of nature that you're literally in nature in this beautiful rural countryside. But then it's like when you actually need to go to a city, it's like, no, it's right there. Like I don't need to like, because usually when you're like so isolated, it's like, obviously it's beautiful, like it's nature, gorgeous, love it. That when you actually do need to like go to a civilization, like it takes you some time to actually get there. Like I have to drive for like half an hour to actually like see places, but it's like no, here is like it's like 5 minutes away, which I love it. It's like, oh my god, it's like again the best of both worlds. I love the little situation with like the wildlife bridge. I've never seen that in my life, and also the horse lane, which I think it's funny. I'm guessing it's obviously for people that are riding horses and not the horse obviously doesn't know like, oh, I have to go here. But so do they have, I guess it makes sense because again it's like a very rural place, so I'm guessing there's like a lot of cowboys and stuff that they do have horses. So it's like, yeah, well, I don't have a car, I don't have a bike, and I don't really walk around. I have my horse, which I'm guessing it must be very funny, but I'm wondering if they go to like places with their horse. It's like, oh, I have to get groceries, so do I just ride my horse to the market maybe, and I have to use the path marked, the horse road? Maybe it's like that, and it would be incredibly funny to me if that's the case, which I am choosing to believe that that's the case, and that people do need to like, oh, I have to go to school, can you like get me to school? And you're just like a passenger in your horse, and like your parents like get to school on horse. So it's gonna be very, very funny, but maybe it's typical for them, or maybe it's my imagination. It doesn't really happen that way in real life, but again, I'm choosing to believe. But I love this video. It was very very creative, and I loved the Dutch infrastructure. But that was it for today, and I'll see you next time. Bye.